Porzingis leaves with sore left knee to spoil Knicks win. New York. The Knicks finally picked up a road win, holding off a late Nets charge after blowing a double-digit halftime lead. But the victory didn't come without a big concern. Kristaps Porzingis left in the third quarter of the Knicks' 111-104 victory over the Nets at Barclays Center with what the team called a sore left knee, leaving them hoping that the injury to their center isn't serious. Porzingis said he felt his knee buckle when he sent a pass to Courtney Lee in the corner in the first half. The pain never went away and he left with 9:25 left in the third quarter. "I went back in the game, kept playing and I just wasn't feeling right," Porzingis said. "It was not stable and maybe it was also mental that something happened. But I tried to play and didn't feel comfortable jumping off the left leg and I told the doctors and they pulled me out." Porzingis, who had 13 points, was up and walking around in the locker room after the game. He's expected to be evaluated by team doctors on Friday. He wouldn't predict whether or not he believed he'd be healthy enough to play on Saturday night, when Carmelo Anthony and the Oklahoma City Thunder visit Madison Square Garden. "We'll see how it feels on Friday, and we'll go from there," Porzingis said. With Porzingis out of the game, the Knicks, who improved to 2-8 away from the Garden, saw a 13-point halftime lead evaporate as the Nets chipped away. A three-point play from Tyler Zeller 3 minutes into the third sliced the Knicks' lead to 5 points before back-to-back threes by Allen Crabbe and Spencer Dinwiddie made it a three-point game later in the period. Then after a Rondae Hollis-Jefferson dunk off his own steal and a DeMar Carroll three, the Nets were up 75-73 with 5:18 to go in the third. The Knicks wrestled the lead back. A three-point play from Michael Beasley, who finished with 15 points, and a three from Lee put the Knicks back up 87-82 at the end of the third. When KP went out, Mike really stepped up there for that stretch, Coach Jeff Hornacek said. "Got us the buckets. Then it was a battle. To me, as a coach, it was a great game to watch. Guys were flying around, they were hitting each other. I thought our defensive guys out there, Ron, Baker, Frank, Ntilikina, and Lance Thomas, really did a nice job to save the victory." Lee led the Knicks with 27 points and went 3 for 4 from three-point range. He drained a three to put the Knicks up 192, with 4:21 remaining. More, Tim Hardaway Jr. progressing, but still taking injury slow. More, Knicks Frank Ntilikina patiently making his way after the Nets cut it to 3. Triples from Ntilikina and Thomas made it a 9-point game with 1:06 remaining, ultimately sealing the victory. The fact that Porzingis went out, obviously he's the leader of this team, so we took a moment to adjust, Ntilikina said. "We did it good at the end of the game. We played very good defensively, which allowed us to run after it and get some easy baskets and to get in a rhythm." On a night they lost Porzingis, they also continued to be without Tim Hardaway Jr. because of the stress injury in his left leg. Speaking to reporters before the game for the first time since being shut down on December 5, Hardaway said the injury has improved and the plan is still for him to soon be re-evaluated. When asked if a fracture has been ruled out, Hardaway said he's just been told that it's a stress injury. But he isn't going to rush back to the court before he's healthy and mentally prepared to do so. "It's getting better," Hardaway said. "Just continuing to take it day by day, little by little. It's a stress injury so you can't really rush anything. You've got to let it heal on its own." Email, iceman@northjersey.com